Hello, and welcome back to Companions of Xanth. When we last left off, we dealt with a screen door. Let's see, we're now approaching fair enough, and we've got a blackboard and some junk. I know we just saved. Let's drink it! You have transformed enough drugs to liquid to drink it. Oh. Blackboard. Read the blackboard. Complex equations scribbled on the backboard. Behind fair enough, they are unintelligible to you. Well, let's talk to the fairy.
What do you want, wandering screen and strange Naga person?
We're just wandering around with no particular goal. The headman of Xanth's village has sent us to obtain a solution.
He did he? What kind of solution were you looking for, screen?
We're having trouble with the difficult quadratic equation. We're thirsty. Any solution, do. What's the cube root of -1? Smith's village is troubled by a ship that's harbored censoring the speech of the villagers. We're hoping you could help. Cube root, I think that's -1?
A very interesting question. I estimate that I will have a solution for you within the week. Do you have time to wait for the solution?
No, we're in a terrible hurry. The villagers are quite incensed.
What villagers?
Smith's village is troubled by a ship that lies within its harbor, censoring the speech of the villagers. We were hoping you could help.
A censorship? This sounds serious. How many censers are set upon the deck of the ship?
Well, I should have walked, I guess, closer, but we could have seen two, little censers.
Ah! This is indeed a foul ship. I know it well. There is only one known solution to such a censorship. Prepare the solution by following this recipe. Come back when you've properly made it. I will instruct you further upon your return, should you succeed. Good luck.
Okay. Did you give me a sheet of paper? Ah. Fair enough tosses you a tattered piece of paper. 8 points. Fair enough solution. 2 dashes of ice cream with 1 dash of butter and stir vigorously. Add 3 pints, fresh water, 2 cough drops, firefly, a large egg, and mix thoroughly. Finally add the fragment of the object upon which the solution will be applied and mix again. Okay, so gonna put the sailcloth in here. Oh. Look at it. Maybe it's in the pail? Yep. Sailcloth in the pail. So we got one part of that. Oh. Empty the buttercup. Put the butter into the pail. So we have got, we've got the egg. So we've got, need some ice cream, need some water, and some cough drops, and a firefly. Crack the egg into the pail. Drip to the bottom. Nice. Okay, so we've got some more stuff that needs to be done. Put ice cream in the pail. And I think it was 2 ice creams. Yep. 1. Okay. I don't see anything saying I use a stirry yet, so I don't think I have to worry about stirring. Just, you know, combine. Drop falls from the bush, making a small slash. Nice. Bush. Shake the bush. This isn't that kind of bush. You're really into bush shaking. Try spellcasting 201, the sorcerer's appliance. Pick the bush? Hey, you don't even have a spring. Fill lamp cover with spring. You dunk the lamp cover in spring, collect some water into it. So let's see, I think it's 3 things of water? Yep. Two. Cup falls in the bush, making a small slash. Okay, this is where we get the cough drops.
Yes, Doug?
What gives with the strange bush, Nada?
This appears to be a cough drop bush, Doug. Each cough you hear is followed by a drop dropping into the spring. It's quite an ordinary bush here in Xanth. Why do you ask?
Could you get one of those cough drops?
No problem, Doug. Just wait until the next cough.
Cool. If I recall right, there's a firefly around here as well. Climb the bush. You could hop over this tiny bush if you weren't a screen. Climbing is out of the question. Look at the tree. Such foliage of trees intrigue you. Upon further inspection, you determine this key would be difficult to climb. Yeah, probably no branches. Put tree on tree. No. And of course, because I mentioned... Oh. Path stretches to the southeast. You're a cop. Yay! That's 1. I need 2 cough drops.
Yes, Doug?
Would you give me another cough drop, Princess?
No problem, Doug.
God, it catches it in midair. She hands it to you. Okay. So. 2 ice creams, got it. Dash of butter, got it. 3 pints of fresh water, got it. 2 cough drops, got it. Large eggs, got it. Just need a firefly. Hopefully they didn't expect me to do this all in the correct order. Fireflies.
Yes, Doug?
How am I doing with the solution? 2 glasses of ice creams, a dash of butter, an egg, 2 cough drops, scrap of sailcloth. Need 3 pints of water and a firefly. Okay, so I need more water. Catch fireflies with the lamp. Skip a single firefly, but it immediately escapes. Oh. Let's see here. Oh. Apparently, got about 2 cups of water in it. 2 more cups.
Yes, Doug?
I'm doing the solution. Oh, we got 3 pints. We just need a firefly. Okay. Ah. You whip the buttercup back and forth through the swarm a few seconds to catch a single bug within it. It becomes stuck in the sticky flour, unable to escape. Nope. Well. Let's take the firefly. Taking the firefly within the container would be pointless. You'd use another one and have to catch another. Okay. The firefly in the pail. Squirt the firefly out of the flour and into the pail. The mixture bubbles for a moment, overflowing the sides of the pail and changes its sticky green color. Seems you've prepared the solution. Okay. Yay! So, I think the fair enough that I have to come back to him with this, so... let us do just that. Give the solution to fair enough.
Now that you've provided the solution and 2 equivalent receptacles for it, I'll divide it evenly between them and return them to you. Now go forth and douse the censoring censers. By the way, I'm keeping the pail and my recipe.
Oh, thanks a lot, pal. I'm having a lot of fun. This is great. I have 2 things full of glop instead of 1. What am I supposed to do? Wear one and give these on my head? Hey, I've grown very attached to that pail. Give it back.
This is my pail, and I've only loaned it to you long enough for you to mix that horrid crud you've got there in those lamp covers.
Okay. I should keep that recipe as a pimento of my exploits.
I haven't noticed any exploits screen. Just 2 goblets full of glop.
I guess so. Well, thanks a lot. I'm really having fun now.
Me too. At your expense, I'm afraid.
This is great. I've got 2 things full of glop instead of 1.
Be thankful for what I've provided. On another day, I might not have been so benevolent.
I suppose I should scurry up and do my little deed.
Yes, get on with your dousing, mumbling fool. It's only out of extreme benevolence that I extend such a favor upon a sniveling screen such as yourself.
Hey. Well, I've got a couple of solutions and a bunch of other stuff. Huzzah. Time to sprint back and hopefully save the village of Ismith. And before I do that, let's save underneath. I think this is what, LP5 by now? Yeah. Venture towards the censorship. Nautilus board. Seriously? Standing on the deck of the censorship. Nautilus hungry. Well, let's look at this sensor. Coughing Weasley, you and Naga guard the fuming sensor. Pour the solution on sensor 1. Approach the sensor and immediately overpower with the noxious fumes. You force yourself closer and empty the contents of the lamp cover into it. After a few coughs and wheezes, the sensor stops emitting fumes. Yay! Smoke billing is on the remaining one. Work is only half complete. Make your way through the choking fumes. You look on the deck of the foul censorship. The menacing bowl is belching horrible fumes. Not a hum's a pleasant tune. You gasp for air. Now, solution. Pour. stout smoke. Struggling to overcome the choking fumes of the censer, you force the lamp cover over the edge and to the infernal bowl. With every last bit of willpower you can muster, you force your hand to overturn the cover, spilling the contents into the censer. Last hiss of smoke issues from the censer and is extinguished forever. 15 points. Ooh, cutscene.
So, Demon Xanth, the mundane boy has finally come to believe in your magic.
I have?
Yes, Demon Earth. Although it has cost him precious time, the girl is already far ahead. True, but there is still a long way to go. Do you think he suspects the stakes of our wager? No, he remains ignorant. I am certain that he has not yet dug up that information.
Oh god.
Arrgh! Another of your infernal puns. Eternity is arduous enough without having to endure your pitiful attempts at humor. When you lose this wager, perhaps you will also lose your taste for wordplay.
I hope so.
I wouldn't bet on it. Arrgh!
Well. You're standing on deck of the censorship. Nada watches you.
Doug, you've done it! You've come through! Now that you're here in Xanth, you no longer appear to us as a screen. I must admit I'm surprised. Dousing that last censor must have increased your belief that Xanth is in fact real. How does it feel to believe?
Proud to get out of that confining screen. Proud to have get rid of Isthmus Village with their dire malady. I'm pretending none of this ever happened. It's just a game. Yeah, I'm a solution-wielding stud from Mundania. Watch out, I'm bad. I'm getting hungry. What do we eat? Let's try to be semi-heroic. Proud to have rid Isthmus Village with their dire malady.
You should be proud to have conquered the evil censorship. And now that you believe in magic, your other challenges in Xanth should be much easier to manage.
Well, of course I believe in magic. The magic in a young girl's heart. I feel mightier already. Yeah, so this whole censorship thing has really drained me.
Whatever you say, Doug.
It sounds like you're being incredibly condescending. Standing in the center of Isthmus Village.
You've done it. The wicked censors. You've killed them.
Yep, ding dong, the censor's dead. Guess I did. Aren't I wonderful? Like a hero. Got any other nagging problems for me to solve?
As headman of Isthmus Village, I present this token of our gratitude and respect. We're not exactly sure what sort of sword it is, but we're sure you'll find out in the course of your travels. We're taking back our key, our lamp covers, and our town rock. Do you have any final requests of us?
Hey, I love that rock. Could you give me some hints about what to do next?
Walk softly and carry a strange sword.
I guess that works. What's so important about that darn rock anyway?
The town rock has occupied that location in Isthmus Village for over 2 centuries. The story is told of how the great rock served as a projectile in some ancient type of machination, showering terror down upon its foes. Other than that, we just like it.
Wait, did Kakaskia start this town? If I'd have known about that ancient weapon, this whole job would have been immeasurably easier.
Yeah? Oh well.
Yeah, what was that you said about regions and fair enough?
There is a shortcut path from Isthmus Village past the dangerous 5 regions. The regions of air, earth, fire, water, and void are to be avoided at all cost. Hazards beyond imagination lie in that domain. The Fairy Nuff knows where to find the trailhead for this shortcut.
Something tells me we're going to be heading into each of those 5 regions. I like the sword. It's very pointy. What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a sword. It's very old. It's got a pointy tip. That's about it.
How old is it?
Very.
Oh. Where'd you get it?
We can't remember. A while ago.
Oh. Who'd know more about it than you?
The good magician Humphrey knows the answers to almost all questions, and I'm sure he'd be pleased to tell you about this sword in exchange for some service.
I guess you don't know much about the sword. It was a privilege to serve such a pleasant town.
It has been a pleasure to be served by such a pleasant mundane and Naga princess.
Gotta go. All sorts of adventure things to do. And the headman's left. The sword. Let's look at it. Sword in the Isthmus village headman gave you, and it's made from a smooth gold metal. Interesting. Gold isn't exactly a great, thing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're back. Look at the rock. Nice hefty rock. Line the ground. No, take the village. Can we take the rock? People of Isthmus village wouldn't appreciate you making off with the town rock. Aww. Well, when we come back, we will head off to Fairy Nuff and see what else that we can do in the lands of Xanth. Thanks very much. Have a good one.